All right, Jamaica's #1 rated chess player, now international master, Jomo Pitterson, completed a run of over 2 years of exceptional results when he won the Subzonal Regional Championships in Nassau, Bahamas, with a stunning 7 points out of a possible 9 after a draw was agreed with fellow Jamaican FIDE master Warren Elliott in the final round. They are both here this morning to tell us about their experience. All right, gentlemen, good morning. Thanks for joining us. What did I just say? For everybody out there who might not be in the know, what did I just say?
All right, with masters, there are a number of titles in chess. Normally, when you're in a Caribbean country, the highest you can get is a national master, which is given to you by your local federation. In the past couple of years, a couple of Jamaicans have branched out, and you have to put this in context. We're playing chess from in the 60s. And up until recently, no other Jamaican has been able to branch out of that category. When you go outside the national, you have 3 categories now. You have the FIDE master, which is the organization that does chess, FIDE. Above that, you have the international master. At the top, you have the grandmaster. So now, both of us over the last couple of years have gone into that branch. Warren and I were FIDE masters. After this tournament, I have become an international master, so just grandmaster to go for us.
And I know that you people have been a part of this chess sport for such a long time. In fact, when I just started here, this was one of the very first features that we did back in '93, '94, I think. Was it at UTEC?
At UTEC,
I do believe. So that's how long you have been in the business. Have you seen it developed locally, and do you see more? Warren, let me bring you in here. And do you see people showing an interest in wanting to be a part of chess?
Well, it's quite funny that you mentioned that, because I'm a part of an organization that actually, teaches chess within schools and, individuals and so on. And what we've seen is that there's a big boom in chess right now. I mean, the schools are gravitating towards it. I mean, of course, because, it helps with, your intellect and your reasoning. And what they're seeing is that the kids that are exposed to chess are actually doing better in school. So a number of schools now actually have it on their school curriculum as a subject. So because of that, of course, you're going to see a number of chess players, branching out and playing in tournaments and so on and going abroad. It has been, tremendous for chess in Jamaica. It's growing beyond this world,
What makes it such a difficult game? Well, difficult in the sense that it requires, engaging of your mind in a more sustained way than you would some other sports. Some might say, it's the nerdy man sport. But look at you two guys, you're not nerds by any means.
That's true.
What makes it so difficult? Why?
I wouldn't say it's difficult. That's the thing. I think a number of persons, when you see two people playing... But it's more bright
people play it.
No, actually, it's symbiotic, What happened is,
you see what I mean?
It's good to... No. No, I mean, it's good. I mean, if you're smart, if you're strong intellectually, you'll do well at chess, right? But the good thing is also, by playing chess, you get better mentally. I like to call it like a mental gym,
Alright, sorry, one of the stereotypes, this is one of the stereotypes that actually plague our sport. And
that is nerds and stuff.
But the truth is, the more publicity we get, the more you'll see that it's the everyday man that plays and actually does well at this. And when you look on Jamaica, you just need to walk into one of our tournaments and you'll see it's a variety of players.
All right, what makes this, well, I don't understand, but for the average person, what is the difference between this and draft? What is the major difference?
With draft, the pieces move one way. With chess, everything moves differently. And the end result is also there. For me, I started out playing draft. If I'm to be honest, as a youngster, I was very good at draft. But I stopped playing draft when I learned chess. So that puts it into context. It's a bit more, gives you a bit more, it's a bit more challenging. I won't say difficult, just challenging, because it takes but a day to learn and a lifetime of fun after.
Oh, tell us what the competition was all about and how was it for you and all of that.
All right, well, I mean, Jomo, was probably very elated from that competition. What happened is the Bahamas Subzonal, it's the first stage in the World Championship of chess. And they split it up regionally. So we are among the Central American and Caribbean region, right? So there are a number of countries in that region that play in that tournament. But the tournament also affords you to get higher international titles. And as you know, we were FIDE masters, and by winning the tournament, Jomo
You're international?
No, I'm not in.
Okay.
Well, it's an international title, but it's a step lower than international master. And by winning the tournament, Jomo is now an international master, which is the second highest rank you can
below the
get.
Grandmaster.
Right, it's just below the Grandmaster. So it's a very important tournament because it gives that possibility as well for regional players.
So how much further before you can go to the Grandmaster?
Well, it's just one stage ahead, but it will take probably 2 to 3 years, and it depends on sponsorship, because you can't get it just playing out here. You have to be traveling.
2 to 3 years, and I understand this. Well, 2 to 3 years is not a long time for you to get that. Yeah.
So it's about a 2 to 3 year plan, and hopefully at the end of it, Jamaica will have its first Grandmaster, homegrown, because as you know, Ashley was born here but did it in US.
All right, what's next for you guys? Where do you go next?
Well, the next major competition that we're going to play in is the Chess Olympiad. That's in Russia, coming up in September.
Oh.
Yeah, so as long as the sponsors come through and everything, we should make it to that tournament. It's the elite tournament in chess, you know, team tournament, just like the Olympics in general, but it's kind of like an Olympics for chess. So you'll have like 150 countries in that tournament.
And it must be very difficult too, and I can understand the distress and the kind of problems that you face in trying to solicit sponsorship for this, because, you know, how do you go out and sell this? You know, sponsor us because we're going to do well at chess. How do you really go out and sell this?
One of the lessons I've learned from other sports in Jamaica is that Jamaica backs winners. And we have been putting together a string of victories throughout the region, going back to the last Olympiad, where we broke records. The team had the best ever showing by a Jamaican team. So what we're trying to do is just consistently put performances there, show the sponsors that they'll get mileage from it, because chess is actually one of those sports with a positive image. It always, when you think of chess, think of something positive.
I agree
Our
with that.
children, all of them benefit when they play. I think if you actually do a study of the children out here who have started chess, the transition to university is remarkable.
Yeah.
It's probably at 90 or so %.
Hence the stereotype.
Hence the stereotype.
Hence the stereotype.
But I don't know a parent who would not want that stereotype attached to their child.
That is so, yeah, that's so good. I do agree with you 100%. Gentlemen, continue to keep up the wonderful work that you have been doing over the years. Pioneers, I do say, you gentlemen, in the sport of chess. It's a sport, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Recognized by the Olympic Committee as a sport.
Jomo Pitterson,
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, sir. Warren Elliott, congratulations. International Master, FIDE Master. All right, we will be taking another pause on the program. The JCDC Gospel Song finalists will join us. Festival song, yes, they will be joining us after this, and we'll come back to talk about it.